The story of Archimedes, the man who shouted, Eureka! Hello, friend. Welcome to our story today. Sit back, relax. Close your eyes for just a moment. Imagine warm sunshine on your skin. Imagine the sound of gentle waves on a sandy shore. Imagine a small boy walking along the beach in ancient Sicily. He stops. He picks up a smooth stone. He watches the water rise around his feet. This boy will change the world forever. His name is Archimedes, and today his story becomes your story. As you listen, let the simple words flow into your mind. Notice how easy English can be when we tell a beautiful story together. Let's begin our journey. 2,300 years ago. Chapter 1. Early Life. Picture a beautiful city by the sea. This city is called Syracuse. It sits on the island of Sicily. Today, Sicily is part of Italy. But long ago, Syracuse was a Greek city. Greek people lived there. They spoke Greek. They built beautiful temples. They loved wisdom and science. The year is 287 BC. In a comfortable home near the sea, a baby boy is born. His name is Archimedes. His father's name is Phidias. Phidias is not a soldier. He is not a king. He is an astronomer. An astronomer studies the stars. Every night, Phidias looks up at the dark sky. He watches the moon move. He follows the bright planets. He counts the stars. Little Archimedes grows up watching his father. He learns to love the sky. He learns to ask questions. Why does the moon change shape? Why do stars move across the sky? Why does water rise when you step into a bath? Archimedes is a quiet child. He does not run and shout like other boys. He sits, he watches, he thinks. He picks up seashells on the beach. He studies their perfect shapes. He watches birds fly. He wonders how they stay in the air. He looks at ships in the harbor. He wonders why heavy wood floats on water. His mind is always working, always asking, always searching for answers. When Archimedes becomes a young man, his father sends him far away. He travels to a great city called Alexandria. Alexandria is in Egypt. It has the greatest library in the world. Thousands of scrolls fill its rooms. Wise teachers walk its halls. Young Archimedes studies mathematics here. He learns about numbers. He learns about shapes. He learns about the movement of water and air. He meets other young thinkers. They talk for hours. They share ideas. Archimedes' mind grows stronger every day. But Archimedes does not stay in Egypt forever. His heart calls him home. He returns to Syracuse. He returns to his father's house. He returns to the sea he loves. Now he is a young man with a brilliant mind. But no one knows his name yet. No one knows the great things he will do. He's just a quiet thinker in a quiet city. He spends his days reading scrolls. He spends his nights looking at stars. He draws shapes in the sand. He writes numbers on wax tablets. He is happy. But his real work has not yet begun. Think about this moment, friend. Every great person starts small. Every hero begins as a child. Archimedes was once just a boy watching waves. You are on your own journey now, learning English, growing your mind. Like young Archimedes, you are building something beautiful inside yourself. Keep going. Your story is just beginning. Chapter 2. First Struggles. Life is not always easy for Archimedes. Even brilliant minds face problems. Even great thinkers feel doubt. Archimedes struggles with simple things. He forgets to eat when he is thinking. His friends must bring him bread. He forgets to sleep. He stays up all night solving a math problem. His family worries about him. Archimedes, they say, you must rest. You must eat. You cannot live only in your mind. But Archimedes cannot stop thinking. His mind is like a river. It never stops flowing. Sometimes this causes trouble. One day, the king of Syracuse calls for him. The king's name is Eureka. He is a good king. He loves his city. He wants beautiful things for Syracuse. The king has a problem. He gives a goldsmith a large piece of pure gold. "Make me a beautiful crown," the king says. "A crown for my head, a crown of pure gold." Weeks later, the goldsmith returns. He brings a shiny crown. It is beautiful. It sparkles in the sunlight. But the king feels worried. Is this crown really pure gold? He wonders. Or did the goldsmith steal some gold? Did he mix silver with the gold? Silver is cheaper than gold. The king cannot tell. The crown looks perfect. But he needs to know the truth. He calls Archimedes. "You are a smart man," the king says. "Find the answer for me. Is my crown pure gold? But be careful. You cannot melt the crown. You cannot break it. It is too beautiful to destroy." Archimedes leaves the palace. His mind is heavy. How can he solve this problem? How can he know if the crown is pure gold without breaking it? He walks home slowly. He thinks all day. He thinks all night. Days pass. Still no answer. Archimedes feels sad. He feels like a failure. The king trusted him. But he cannot find the solution. This is his first big struggle. A problem he cannot solve. He tries many ideas. He weighs the crown. He measures its size. But gold and silver can have the same weight. They can look the same size. How can he know the difference? Archimedes feels tired. His mind hurts from thinking too much. He decides to take a bath. Just a simple bath to relax his body and mind. As you listen to this story, notice the simple words we use. Words like struggle, problem, solution. These are important English words. You hear them in daily life. You hear them in stories. Learning happens naturally when we listen with an open heart. Keep listening. Keep growing. Chapter 3. Turning Point. Now we come to the most famous moment in Archimedes' life. The moment that changes everything. The moment that gives us the word Eureka. Archimedes enters his bathhouse. The room is warm. Steam rises from the water. He steps into the large stone bath. The water is cool and clean. As his body enters the water, something amazing happens. The water level rises. Water spills over the edge of the bath. Archimedes watches this carefully. He sees the water move. He feels his body become lighter in the water. And then, it happens. A thought flashes in his mind. Like lightning in a dark sky. He understands. He knows the answer to the king's problem. Gold and silver have different weights for the same size. A piece of gold is heavier than a piece of silver the same size. This is called density. But how can you measure density without melting the crown? Now Archimedes knows. Water holds the answer. When you put something in water, the water rises. The amount of water that rises equals the size of the object. This is true for any object. A rock. A piece of wood. A golden crown. The water does not lie. It always tells the truth about size. Here is Archimedes' brilliant idea. First, weigh the crown. Then, put the crown in water. Measure how much the water rises. This tells you the crown's size. Now do the same with a piece of pure gold that weighs exactly the same as the crown. Put this pure gold in water. Measure how much the water rises. If the crown is pure gold, the water will rise the same amount for both. But if the crown has silver mixed in it, the crown will be bigger than pure gold of the same weight. Silver takes more space than gold for the same weight. So the water will rise higher for the crown than for the pure gold. The water will reveal the truth. Archimedes is so excited, he forgets everything. He forgets his clothes. He forgets his dignity. He jumps out of the bath, completely naked, and runs into the streets of Syracuse. Water drips from his body. People stare in surprise. But Archimedes does not care. He runs and shouts with joy, "Eureka! Eureka!" In Greek, Eureka means, "I have found it." He has found the answer. He has discovered a great truth about water and objects. Today we call this truth Archimedes' principle. He runs all the way to the king's palace, still naked, still dripping wet, still shouting, "Eureka!" The king and his guards are shocked. But when Archimedes explains his discovery, the king smiles. He understands. They test the crown together. They put it in water. They compare it with pure gold. The water rises higher for the crown. The truth is clear. The goldsmith cheated the king. He mixed silver with the gold. The king punishes the goldsmith, and Archimedes becomes famous overnight. This moment changes Archimedes forever. He is no longer just a quiet thinker. He is a man who solves impossible problems. He is a man who discovers nature's secrets. His confidence grows. His mind opens to new possibilities. After the Eureka moment, Archimedes knows no problem is too difficult. If you think deeply, if you observe carefully, the answer will come. Friend, remember this moment in your own life. Have you ever struggled with a difficult English word? Have you ever felt stuck? Remember Archimedes in his bath. The answer often comes when you relax, when you stop forcing it, when you simply observe life around you. Learning English is like Archimedes' discovery. It happens naturally. It happens gently. Trust the process. Your Eureka moment will come. Chapter 4. Success, Power, Achievements. After the crown story, Archimedes' life changes completely. The king respects him deeply. The people of Syracuse admire him. But Archimedes does not want fame. He does not want money. He only wants to think, to discover, to understand the world. He makes many wonderful inventions. One invention helps farmers. In Egypt, Archimedes sees farmers struggling. They need to move water from rivers to their fields, but the land is flat. Water does not flow uphill by itself. Archimedes creates a simple machine. We call it the Archimedes screw. It is a tube with a spiral inside. When you turn the tube, water moves upward, like magic. Farmers use this machine for centuries. Even today, we use versions of Archimedes' screw to move water and grain. Archimedes also studies circles. He wants to know the exact size of a circle. He spends months drawing circles in the sand. He measures them carefully. He discovers a special number. We call this number pi, p. Pi helps us calculate the size of any circle. Archimedes finds that pi is between 3.1408 and 3.1429. This is very close to the modern value of 3.14159. For his time, this is an amazing discovery. He does this without computers, without calculators, only with his mind and simple tools. He studies levers and pulleys. He learns how a small force can move a heavy object. He famously says, "Give me a place to stand, and I will move the earth." He does not mean this literally. He means that with the right tool, with the right understanding of physics, even a weak person can do strong things. This idea changes engineering forever. But Archimedes' greatest test comes during war. Syracuse faces a terrible danger. The Roman army attacks the city. Rome is becoming the most powerful empire in the world. Their soldiers are strong. Their ships are many. They surround Syracuse by land and sea. The siege begins in 214 BC. For 2 years, the Romans try to break the city walls. They throw stones. They shoot arrows. They try to climb the walls. But Syracuse does not fall. Why? Because of Archimedes. The king asks Archimedes to help defend the city. Archimedes agrees. He uses his genius to protect his home. He designs amazing war machines. One machine is called the claw of Archimedes. It is a giant metal arm with a hook. When Roman ships come close to the walls, the claw reaches down, grabs the ship, and lifts it into the air. Then it drops the ship into the sea. Ships break apart. Soldiers drown. The Romans are terrified. Another invention might be a heat ray. Some historians say Archimedes used many mirrors to focus sunlight on Roman ships. The concentrated light creates intense heat. The wooden ships catch fire. They burn on the water. Whether this really happened, we cannot be sure. But the Romans definitely feared Archimedes' machines. They said his inventions were like magic, like the work of gods. The Roman general is named Marcellus. He is a brave soldier. But even he feels afraid of Archimedes. He tells his men, "We're not fighting a city. We're fighting one old man and his machines." For 2 years, Archimedes' inventions keep Syracuse safe. The Romans cannot enter. The people of Syracuse feel hopeful. Their old thinker, their quiet genius, has become their greatest protector. During this time, Archimedes continues his studies. Even with war outside his door, he draws circles in the sand. He writes math problems on his floor. His mind never stops working. He discovers new ideas about geometry. He finds ways to measure curved shapes. He comes close to inventing calculus, 2,000 years before Newton. His mind is like a bright star in a dark sky. Nothing can stop his thinking. Not even war does. As you listen to these achievements, notice how we use simple past tense. He designed, he created, he discovered. This is natural English storytelling. You are absorbing grammar without studying. This is the best way to learn. Just listen. Just feel the story. Your English brain is growing stronger with every word. Chapter 5. Fall, Legacy, Lesson. But every story has a sad moment. Even the greatest lives face darkness. The year is 212 BC. Syracuse has held strong for 2 years, but the Romans are patient. They wait. They watch. One day, they see their chance. During a festival, the people of Syracuse celebrate. They drink wine. They dance in the streets. They forget to guard the walls carefully. The Romans attack quietly. They climb the walls. They open the city gates. Roman soldiers pour into Syracuse. Chaos fills the streets. People run. Soldiers shout. Fire spreads through the city. The 2-year siege is over. Syracuse has fallen. Where is Archimedes during this chaos? He is at home. He is not fighting. He is not running. He is sitting on the floor of his house. He is drawing circles and triangles in the sand. He is solving a math problem. His mind is far away, in the world of numbers and shapes. He does not hear the shouting outside. He does not see the smoke rising. He is lost in thought. This is who he is, a thinker, a dreamer, a man who lives in his mind. A Roman soldier enters Archimedes' house. He sees an old man sitting on the floor. The soldier does not know who this man is. He shouts at Archimedes in Latin. Archimedes does not understand. He looks up slowly. He sees the soldier's sword, but he is not afraid. He points to his drawings in the sand. He says in Greek, "Do not disturb my circles." He wants to finish his math problem. He wants to protect his beautiful drawings. The soldier does not understand these words. He feels angry. He feels disrespected. In a moment of rage, he raises his sword. He strikes Archimedes down. The great thinker falls to the floor. His story ends suddenly, tragically, at about 75 years old. Later, the Roman general Marcellus learns what happened. He is very sad. He gave strict orders. Do not harm Archimedes. Bring him to me alive. Marcellus respected Archimedes' genius. He wanted to protect him, but it was too late. One angry soldier, one moment of violence, ended the life of the greatest mind of ancient times. Marcellus finds Archimedes' family. He treats them with honor. He makes sure Archimedes receives a proper burial. On Archimedes' tomb, they carve a picture of a sphere inside a cylinder. This was one of his favorite mathematical discoveries. Even in death, his love for geometry remains. Centuries later, the Roman writer Cicero visits Syracuse. He searches for Archimedes' tomb. It is covered with bushes and forgotten by time. Cicero cleans the tomb himself. He reads the words carved there. He feels deep respect for this Greek genius. Cicero writes about this moment. Because of Cicero's words, we remember Archimedes today. What is Archimedes' legacy? His ideas live on. His principle of buoyancy helps ships float. His screw moves water around the world. His math discoveries lead to modern calculus. Engineers use his ideas every day. Scientists study his methods. He showed us that one mind, one curious mind, can change human history. But Archimedes teaches us more than science. He teaches us about life. He teaches us to observe the world carefully, to ask simple questions, to find joy in discovery. He teaches us that quiet thinkers can be as powerful as kings and soldiers. He teaches us that ideas are stronger than swords. A sword can kill a man, but it cannot kill an idea. Archimedes died 2,200 years ago, but his ideas are still alive today, still helping people, still inspiring students like you, friend. What is your legacy? You are learning English now. This is your journey. Like Archimedes studying stars, like Archimedes watching water rise, you are building something beautiful inside yourself. Every new word you learn, every sentence you understand, is like drawing a circle in the sand. It seems small, but together, these circles become something great, something lasting. Archimedes did not speak English. He spoke Greek, but his story crosses all languages. His curiosity speaks every language. His love for truth needs no translation. And now, his story lives in your heart. In simple English words, in a quiet moment of listening. So here is my gift to you today. Your own Eureka moment. Not about gold crowns or floating ships, but about yourself. You are capable of great things. You have a curious mind. You have dreams. Like young Archimedes on the beach, you are just beginning your journey. Do not fear difficult problems. Do not feel shame when you struggle. Every great discovery begins with a question. Every great mind faces doubt. When you feel stuck learning English, remember Archimedes in his bath. The answer comes when you relax, when you trust yourself, when you keep trying. Your mind is powerful. Your heart is strong. You will have your Eureka moment. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next month. But it will come. Protect your circles. What does this mean? Protect your dreams. Protect your curiosity. Protect the beautiful things you are building inside yourself. Do not let noise disturb your learning. Do not let fear stop your progress. Like Archimedes protecting his drawings in the sand, protect your English journey. It is precious. It is yours. The world needs thinkers. The world needs dreamers. The world needs people like you who are brave enough to learn something new. You are not just learning English. You are opening a door to the whole world. You are connecting with millions of people. You are giving yourself a gift that no one can take away. Archimedes' body died in 212 BC, but his spirit lives in every student who asks, why? His spirit lives in every person who looks at water and wonders. His spirit lives in you, right now, as you listen to this story in English, so go gently into your day. Carry Archimedes' curiosity with you. Look at ordinary things with new eyes. Watch water rise in your glass. Watch birds fly outside your window. Ask simple questions. Find joy in small discoveries. And remember, you are part of a beautiful human story. A story of minds reaching for stars, of hearts seeking truth, of souls learning, always learning. If this story touched your heart, if you felt Archimedes' journey become your journey, please share this gift with a friend. Like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more stories that teach English gently. But most importantly, keep listening, keep learning, keep believing in your own Eureka moment, because it is coming. I promise you. Your moment of discovery, your moment of joy, your moment when English suddenly makes sense is closer than you think. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for honoring Archimedes' memory with your attention. And thank you for believing that one person with one curious mind can change the world. Goodbye for now, friend. Until our next story, keep your circles safe. Keep your mind open. And never stop wondering.